The top 10 most expensive flowers in the world. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Welcome Aluxers to another exciting original video brought to you by Alux.com. Today we're looking at some of the most beautiful, rare, distinctive, and expensive flowers in the world. The earliest flower fossils date back to over 1 million years ago. Flowers are as old as the earth itself and have been used for centuries for decorative purposes, medicinal uses, and for flavoring and cooking. The earliest known flower arrangements date back to ancient Egypt, and Egyptians were decorating with flowers as early as 2500 BC. Scientists have determined that there are over 270,000 species of flowers growing in the 21st century. Flowers are associated with many cultures, legends, symbolic meanings, and traditional ceremonies. In modern times, flowers are given as a gift to express love, friendship, gratitude, appreciation, grief, remorse, and more. Most flower species have been growing naturally for centuries, but some are manufactured by scientists or horticulturalists to create a specific look or composition. Flowers form a part of all of the important occasions in the world today. They are commonly given on Valentine's Day and on Mother's Day, and can be used to decorate for important events, such as birthdays and weddings. Others have an interest in flowers as a hobby and grow them in their gardens. Some examples of extravagant uses of flowers are found at the high-profile weddings. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West spent $120,000 on flowers for their wedding, but that was nothing compared to the $670,000 spent on flowers for the royal wedding between Prince William and Kate Middleton. A flower's price is based on a number of factors, but the primary factors are how rare a flower is and how distinctive its appearance is. Other factors include color, native location, size, cost of development, ease of cultivation, aroma, supply and demand, and length of life. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the best flowers that money can buy with these top 10 most expensive flowers in the world. Number 10. Lisianthus. Price $4 per stem. Lisianthus is also called Eustoma grandiflorum. This flower blooms annually, and it's found in the warm regions of the southern USA, northern South America, the Caribbean, and Mexico. They are also available in different colors, including blue-violet, lavender, white, and purple. This beautiful flower is sold at $35 per bundle, or around $4 per stem. This flower is more expensive due to the fact that it only blooms once a year. The seeds are placed on the surface of the ground, not buried. It grows 15 to 60 centimeters in height and has succulent leaves and long stems that are funnel-shaped. The flowers are high maintenance and are very tricky to grow. After being cut from the stem, the flower can live for a maximum of 3 weeks. Number 9. Lily of the Valley. Price $5 per stem. A lily of the valley is a very sweet-scented flower, but it's also very poisonous. It thrives in the woodlands and is native to the temperate northern parts of Europe and Asia. These are among the most expensive flowers in the world. A bunch goes for $143, and if you want a bouquet, you'll have to part with around $350. The flower's stems can range from 15 to 30 centimeters in height, and it has 2 leaves that are 10 to 25 centimeters long. The flower blooms in late spring, and if it isn't picked in just the right way, its lifespan shortens dramatically. There are many legends associated with this flower as well. Some legends say that it comes from the blood of Saint Leonard as he battled the dragon, and others say they formed from the ears of Eve in the Bible. Number 8. Hydrangea. Price $7 per stem. The hydrangea is a genus that has around 70 to 75 species throughout the world, and flowers are native to Eastern and Southern Asia and the Americas. It is available in white blooms as well as a variety of colors, including violet, purple, pink, and blue. The pure blue hydrangea costs around $7 per stem. This flowering plant is very unique in nature. It has a number of small flowers on every stem that are clustered in a circular way. It grows in early spring and late autumn. The shrub can grow to 3 meters. The pH scale of the soil determines the color of the flower, so harvesters need to be careful not to alter the contents of the soil. Its lifespan is very limited. When picked, it can only survive a day. This is a flower that is typically used for special occasions, like weddings. Number 7. Gloriosa Lily. Price, $10 per stem. The Gloriosa Lily is a distinctive flower that is native to Asia and South Africa only. This is one of the most expensive flowers because it's so unique and rare. This vibrant flower has extended tendrils that support the bloom's weight. It has flexed petals that change color from the tip all the way to the center. It comes in orange, red, yellow, and yellow-green. Today, you can get this flower for about $10 per stem. Number 6. The 17th century Tulip Bulb. Price, $600 to $1,000 per bud. In 1673, people were going crazy over this tulip bud. In fact, they were sold at the time for an amount that would have been enough to feed and clothe an entire family for 6 months. This bulb has a lot of history, and even today, it's considered to be more valuable than gold. A single bud can cost between $600 to $1,000. Number 5. Saffron crocus. Price, $1,500 per pound. A saffron crocus is purple in color, but the stamen is yellow, and this is the one feature that makes this flower stand out. The flower is commonly used as a spice, but it also is sold in flower form. The spice made from the flower actually costs more per ounce than gold does. Therefore, this makes the flower one of the most expensive and in-demand flowers of the world. A pound of the saffron powder costs around $1,500. If you want to check out some more spices that cost even more than this, click in the upper right-hand corner to check out a video of the top 5 most expensive spices in the world. Number 4. Gold of Kinabalu Orchid. Price, $5,000 per stem. This is one of the rarest flowers in the world, which is one reason why the gold of Kinabalu orchid makes its way so high up on this list. This orchid is only found in the Kinabalu National Park in Malaysia. It's sometimes referred to as the Rothschild's slipper orchid, and it's a large, clear-leafed species. It's a rare and endangered species as well, that takes 15 years to grow and bloom. Because it's nearly extinct, it's impossible to buy from even the most elite flower shops. It has been purchased on the black market for around $5,000 per stem. Number 3. Shenzhen Nongay Orchid. Price, $202,000. The Shenzhen Nongay orchid was developed in a lab and got its name from the Shenzhen Nongay Group, the agricultural research corporation that developed it. It took the researchers about 8 years to grow and observe the ultra-rare flower. It takes up to 5 years for the orchid to bloom, which is another reason why the price tag is so high. In 2005, the cultivated orchid sold for 1.68 million yuan, or around $202,000. This made it the most expensive single flower ever sold. Number 2. Juliette Rose. Price, $4 million. They say a rose by any other name still smells as sweet. Well, that could be true, but with such a high price tag, the Juliette Rose beats them all. The $4 million price actually refers to how much it cost famed rose breeder David Austin to create this rose hybrid over 15 years' time, but the Juliette Rose still stands as the most expensive rose in the world. This apricot-colored flower was introduced at the 2006 Chelsea Flower Show and immediately became one of the most sought-after flowers in the world. Number 1. Kinabalu flower. Price? Priceless. This is it. The most expensive flower in the world is the Kinabalu flower. This flower is so valuable, it literally is priceless. Catching even a single glimpse of this flower in bloom is almost impossible, as it blooms only once a year in the dark and withers before daybreak. It's impossible to sell this flower because considerable damage is done when the flower is picked. Also, it only grows in Sri Lanka, and it's actually a flowering cactus that produces delicate white flowers. The flower has a rich history in Japan, where its name translates as beauty under the moon. There you have it, Aluxers, the most expensive flowers that can be found throughout the world today. So tell us, what do you think? Are costly and rare flowers worth the money, or are they just a waste? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Thanks for sticking with us. Here's a bonus fact just for you. The most expensive bouquet of roses in the world is sold by a London flower shop every year for Valentine's Day. It's comprised of 1,000 long-stem South American roses, which are the largest roses in the world. The bouquet is available during a limited time for $13,000. Or if you really want to splurge, you can add an iPad and a bottle of Cristal champagne for a total of $14,500. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.